In today's hyper-connected, fast-paced environment, the challenge more than ever is to have the discipline to slow down. Taking a brain break, relearning how to slow down and go inward has become increasingly popular. That's because meditation, just like exercise, can transform your brain. As a more mindful individual, you'll create a more whole, conscious experience with more meaningful connection. So it really is within your power to change your brain. Let's discuss. Welcome to episode 107 of Better Brain, Better You. Hello, I'm neuroscientist Dr. Ben Webb, sharing brain advice for a mentally healthy and happy life. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great week, and thank you so much for joining me for today's episode on how meditation can transform your brain. Meditation is a science-backed way to relieve stress and improve brain health. And uncontrolled stress literally shrinks your brain. And meditation has been shown in several studies to stop the brain-damaging effects of stress. And stress management is one of the 6 pillars of brain health. If you'd like to discover the other 5, I've got a free guide for you on the 6 simple steps to better brain health. You can grab this free guide at ologyonlinecourses.com/brain health. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/brain health. Please do go ahead and download this guide. It really will change your life because your brain controls every aspect of your life. So taking care of your brain health will transform every aspect of your life. In today's hyper-connected, fast-paced environment, the challenge more than ever is to have the discipline to slow down. Modern day technology also inundates your life with distractions that draw your focus outward. It's possible to mask chronic stress and other unhealthy psychological states, but society has begun to recognize the need for a counter movement. Taking a brain break, relearning how to slow down and go inward has become increasingly popular. That may be due in part to recognize meditation benefits for the brain. Meditation is a great way to ease the frantic state of mind many of themselves find themselves in. So once thought to be an enigmatic practice, meditation has gained traction in recent years. One study shows regular meditation by adults tripled between 2002 and 2017. So the growing literature on the benefits of meditation is expansive and promising. And the practice of cultivating mindfulness through meditation can be achieved in many ways. Put simply, it's being aware of where you place your conscious attention. What comes up may be pleasant or unpleasant, but as you practice this inward dive with non-judgmental attention, you'll be able to access an inner peace that already exists within you. So anyone can start a mindful practice of meditation to find a new level of calm. It's all about the discipline of sitting down and going inward. Meditation has big brain benefits. Meditation strengthens neural connections and can literally change the configuration of these networks. With regular practice, you can cultivate a more resilient neurobiology that contributes to a greater sense of well-being, helps to maintain brain health as you age, aids in alleviating mental stress, promotes healthy, sustained focus. And with practice, meditation can also help you develop empathy and be more compassionate. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Mindfulness also manages your mood and well-being. And like exercise for your body, meditation helps to condition your mind, confronting and letting go of unwanted psychological states like anxiety and fear releases the hold and the associated conditioned response. Studies now prove control over your internal experience, once thought to be fixed, can actually be altered with the simple practice of mindfulness. So though not a cure for chronic emotional and psychological stress disorders, meditation has many extraordinary benefits for mood and overall well-being. So a few minutes of mindfulness and meditating can help hold off overwhelming emotions and guard against the powerful thought patterns that fund unprotected worries. So mindfulness-based therapy significantly reduces the period of time before relapse of episodes of low mood. It also helps with long and short-term healthy mood maintenance. And mindfulness-based therapy also improves your mental health. This leads to important conclusions like relief of anxiety in the mind from meditation being tied to the regulation of self-referential thought processes. So anxiety is a cognitive state that occurs when you're unable to control your emotional state due to perceived threats. Mindfulness can also quieten the brain's fight or flight center associated with fear and emotion. The amygdala, part of the brain that controls your body's stress response during perceived danger, is a key biomarker of stress in your body, and mindfulness suppresses its response. So meditation enables you to tune in to greater attention and focus. Everyone's mind gets distracted. It could be putting off homework, losing track of your words mid-sentence, or thinking about work while your significant other tells you about their day. Humans developed selective focus as a coping mechanism for dangerous threats in the ancient past. Today there are fewer physical threats to worry about. Instead, people ruminate psychologically, letting worry and anxiety overtake the present with past emotional pain or future anxiety. So your brain naturally easily slides into boredom, so it may welcome distractions. A default mode network of neurons is associated with mind wandering, also called the monkey mind. But scientists have found that abnormalities in the system of the brain can lead to anxiety, depression, attention disorders, and post-traumatic stress disorder. So meditation allows you to be in the present moment, a time frame associated with feelings of happiness. It can increase your attention span and combat mind wandering and excessive self-referential thoughts. With overactivity, these unhealthy states of mind can lead to a state of unhappiness. And mindfulness helps you focus and ignore the distractions around you. It also helps to hone your ability to notice more in your environment. So this gives you access to the present moment with a fuller perspective of your experience. Managing your monkey mind through daily meditation is a simple and easy first line of defense for endless modern day distractions. So meditation improves the health of your brain as you age. Free to all, meditation is a fountain of youth for mental aging. The human brain naturally begins to deteriorate in your late 20s and early 30s. So maintaining a healthy brain can be supported with the powerful practice of meditation. Meditation is shown to thicken the prefrontal cortex. This brain center manages higher order brain functions like increased awareness, concentration, and decision making. And changes in the brain show with meditation higher order functions become stronger while lower order brain activities decrease. In other words, you have the power to train your brain. Experienced meditators who are 40 to 50 years old have the same amount of grey matter as an average 20 to 30 year old. So mindful meditation can create physical changes in the brain through neuroplasticity. The brain's ability to reorganize and change continuously throughout your lifespan. Behavior and lifestyle are major influences on the brain. So your life makes your brain constantly create new neural connections. That's because neurons, the nerve cells, actively adjust to compensate to changes in your environment. So brain cells go through a process of reorganization, dynamically adapting by creating new pathways inside the brain. How you think and feel changes these neural structures. By flexing the muscle of thoughtful attention again and again, you effectively change the physique or shape of your brain. And it doesn't take much time either. Studies have shown it only takes 8 weeks to change the shape of your brain, including an increase of grey matter volume. And grey matter is found in your central nervous system and makes up most of your brain's neuronal cell bodies. This type of tissue is particularly important in areas responsible for muscle control, sensory perception, emotions, memory, decision-making, and self-control. So through neuroplasticity, you can create and improve the connections between neurons as you alter the density of grey matter. You can effectively change your brain in just a few minutes a day. The grey matter in your brain tells us a lot about what happens as you sit down for brain training. The many meditation benefits for the brain triggered by daily practice are staggering. But what happens exactly to produce these exciting effects? Well, during the first few minutes of a meditation session, the ventromedial prefrontal cortex is the first area to light up. This is a part of the brain that filters experiences through a self-referential lens. As you ease into a meditative state, your brain is still bouncing from thought to thought, the monkey mind active in the trees. Thoughts that surface can be exaggerated outcomes due to your lived experience. So when you're able to rein in your attention, the lateral prefrontal cortex activates. Regardless of the method you use, a mantra or breath, This shift can help you override the me from moments earlier. Thoughts during this phase are more rational and balanced, helping you see a more neutral perspective. So now you've settled into the sweet spot of meditation. Practice for several weeks, 8 to 12, activates the dorsal medial prefrontal cortex. So in this state, empathy can develop and compassion easily arises. This range of activation in the brain becomes stronger the longer you practice. The dedicated practice creates a gateway to a dynamic, gracious life. Your brain naturally releases key neurotransmitters. These are brain chemicals that help regulate the balance of vital hormones. They influence systems throughout the mind and body. And studies show practicing meditation can directly impact the level of these crucial neurotransmitters produced in the brain. Mindfulness can have a measurable impact on these brain chemicals. Your bustling brain is a continuous source of electrical activity. It makes sense. Neurons communicate with each other through electricity. Brainwaves convey information through a rate of repetition, oscillations, so powerful they can be detected. An electroencephalogram or an EEG machine measures 5 basic types of brainwaves at different frequencies, slow to fast, corresponding to Greek letters delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. As you might guess, by now, meditation allows you to manipulate the frequency of your brainwaves. So gamma brainwaves, the fast measurable brainwaves detected by EEG, this quick oscillating brainwave is associated with heightened mental activity, including perception, learning, consciousness, and problem solving. They're active when your brain is processing information from different regions simultaneously. Beta brainwaves, detected during active, alert, and busy thinking, they're present at times of concentration, conversation, or when you focus on a task. Alpha brainwaves, identifiable when the mind is in a calm, relaxed, yet alert state, they are present during creative activities found right before you fall asleep and increase during meditation. Theta brainwaves, measured during deep meditation, daydreaming, or REM sleep, they can also be detected while performing automatic repeated tasks that disengage the brain, like showering or washing dishes. And delta brainwaves, these slow brainwaves occur during deep restorative sleep where you lose body awareness altogether. So your brainwaves are just one aspect of the complex processes in the mind that produce your experience, and meditation can help you control them. As you meditate and turn attention within yourself, alpha and theta waves increase, and producing alpha waves helps you tap into the voluntary onset of rest and relaxation. This wave comes over you when you're not focusing with effort on anything in particular. And dipping into alpha oscillation through meditation can also fuel your creativity. A 2015 study showed a surge in creativity induced by producing more alpha waves. Moving towards alpha waves isn't a magic elixir, but it's a promising start to accessing a calmer, more imaginative life experience. For a beginning practitioner, developing mindfulness takes dedication, but as you deepen your craft through physical repetition and mind-body connection, you'll experience the meditation benefits for the brain. And increased research on meditation presents proven benefits for well-being, enhanced memory and attention, a boost in serotonin, the list keeps growing. Training your brain to still fluctuations is easier than it sounds. If you haven't tried it, meditation is simple. It requires no extra equipment, no previous training. Simply sit in a comfortable position, either in a chair, on the floor, and begin to focus on your breath. When your attention strays, gently bring your thoughts back to your breath. Countless methods exist to practice creating a healthy brain and body throughout meditation. So try varying your technique by trying out Vipassana, breathwork, transcendental meditation, chanting, focused attention, and moving meditation, to name a few. Each of these can be guided or silent. Seek out the methods that are best for you. But just trying it on for size is the important part. Step off life's crazy ride for a few minutes each day to go deeper into the mechanics of your own mind. With regular training, you'll bring resilience to your mental state, better manage high levels of stress, and become more agile in the face of distressing thoughts, anxiety, and distraction. Meditation, just like exercise, can transform your brain, and as a more mindful individual, you'll create a more whole, conscious experience with more meaningful connection. It's within your power to change your brain, so start today. As I mentioned at the top of the show, you can grab your free brain health care guide at ologyonlinecourses.com/brain health. That's ologyonlinecourses.com/brain health. Thanks so much for joining me for today's episode on the benefits of meditation for the brain. I hope you found it helpful. Here's to your brain health and well-being, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.